really cool cool people with me here.
That's kind of you, thank you.
Yeah, so why don't you introduce yourselves?
Cool. So I'm Seven of
Private,
Diamonds.
The stream is down. by
Yeah,
the
I
way.
hit the wrong button by an accident. I know.
Awesome.
Oof.
I hit it instantly again as soon as I
It's
realized
working!
I was-
Hooray!
Orion?
I'm Seven of Diamonds. I run Blazing Chrome, other speedrun games, and we're here supporting our lovely Swedish chum today.
Thank you.
And I'm the Polo King. You may have seen me run this game in the Ninja category at Awesome Games Done Quick 2020.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, as Paul King said, he ran the Ninja category. I'll be running the Gun category, which is pretty different. It's like a whole different character. We had a bid war for the character selection, but I think we didn't have any donations for that.
I'm getting an update on that.
Alright, cool.
The tension.
We have an anonymous $5 donation actually going towards the bid war.
Woohoo.
Ooh. Alright. So which one do
It's
we
gonna
get?
be Mavra.
Mavra.
Alright, cool.
Nice one.
So
Nice.
Mara it is.
Go.
Oh, I could have.
So you mate.
I could have showed the other character, but whatever. We're going
That's
with
right.
Mara.
So you may notice from the graphical style of this game, it's pretty much Contra just released in 2019 and not back in 1994. It's a massive love letter to your classic running games like Metal Slug and Contra. It even has a couple of Mega Man X influences as well. You'll obviously see it as you are getting into the game.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a really cool game. If you like this kind of like Contra gameplay, I highly suggest you get this game. So yeah, I guess we're good to go.
Yeah, it's available on sale on Steam quite frequently, but it's a steal at its current price anyways. It's available for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, basically any decent console under the sun.
Even on
Yeah.
Xbox, it's on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, you can just
point.
go play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice one.
Alright, so I'm gonna count down. The time starts at when the screen goes black, pretty much. So I'll try to count down properly here. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, here we go. So fastest movement here is to roll as much as possible. And you have some iframes on your roll, so you can like roll through enemies and stuff without getting killed. And picking up the shield here and the P-gun. So if you can talk a little bit about P-gun, Diamonds?
Yeah, so the P weapon is the strongest weapon in the game. It does significantly more damage than any of the other weapons involved. It does mean that the run is quite a perilous run, because if you lose the P weapon, then you're going to lose a lot of time. The kind of knack to it is by having a rhythmic tapping. It's not just mashing your shoot button to get your shots to come out faster. There is a rhythm to it, and if you mash too fast, it actually makes you shoot slower, which is lovely, frustrating as anything. You notice that Kirthar is picking up a couple of different bots. So he's currently got the attack bot, he's back to the speed bot. Speed bot gives him a double jump and allows him to move significantly faster. He'll be using that during the run to be able to jump over certain obstacles that you can't really jump over with the standard jump. He also picked up a defense bot a little bit earlier. Now, in true Contra fashion, this game is one hit kill. Which means that you lose the current equipped weapon except for the normal machine gun. Which means if you lose the P weapon, it's pretty much disastrous. But the defense bot allows you to take an additional 2 hits without dying. So that's picked up every now and again, and it's used to damage boost through certain sections. Now, we're on a bit of a gauntlet here. Now, Kirthar's doing something called the mech skip. So you're meant to collect the mech at the sort of very, very start of this section to kind of cut through all the enemies going forward. That's a bit of a shame of the death there. But you can make it much faster by running and shooting all the enemies that are going forward as well. So it's a shame he took a bit of a death, but it means that he's lost his P weapon. He should be able to pick up something to replace it shortly. And then we're on to the first set of mage bosses in the game. There we go. Now you got a dude with a big head that just pokes out the wall on a long neck. Strange design, looks pretty funny though. But he should go down like a knife through butter. Lovely stuff, Kirth. Lovely stuff.
Yeah. Thank you. Alright, so we're coming up on the like real boss here. So we're gonna have to shoot his head first until he staggers. Then we can shoot his like heart, like that. And we just have to do this like 4 or 5 times.
It depends on how you hit really to get whether it's 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
His attacks aren't on any type of pattern, but he does have a lot of tells, so it's quite easy to dodge each attack. He's a very, very good first boss because it's really obvious what he's about to do if you played it. But it's very straightforward to dodge all the bits and pieces, and that's a really decent kill there, Kirth. Well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you. Alright, so
Now,
unfortunately I lost the speed bot. It's pretty important that I have it for the next mission that I was gonna take, so I'm gonna have to do another mission first. We go with mission 4 here. Usually we go with mission 3.
Lovely.
So because we get a refill here like straight away with a new speed bot, so now we're fast again.
Yeah, speed bot on certain sections of the game is pretty much needed for a decent speed run. But of course, if you take one hit, then you lose it, and therefore you have to kind of, oh my god, Christ. And then you have to kind of, yeah, just have to make do, really. As you can see, this P weapon is absolutely chewing through most of the mini bosses and the enemies. It is so unbelievably powerful. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do something
coming
here
on to Z.
called the stop, drop, and roll instead. So I'll stop here, go back and drop, and roll, and he's stopped. Cool.
Yeah.
So we kind of manipulate this movement there to make sure we don't get hit. It's kind of precise movement, but bam.
Yeah, you used to just be able to lie on the ground and shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an exploit that got patched out. You knocked him over as well, of course.
Yeah.
You gotta give him the courtesy punch to the face, yeah.
Yeah, just a nice little backhand to say, damn you.
Yeah. Alright, so I switch out to the shield bot here so we can take a hit. It's pretty useful to have on this mid boss. Let's see here. Because I might get a hit here, but it's not a big deal. Alright, we didn't get hit.
Defense bot is really useful during this section.
Yeah, and then we get the speed roll right back here, so it's no big deal.
Stop the last you see at that boss. And this is where we're making liberal use of the double jumps. So we're going up much quicker than you meant to. And now we're on to another mid-boss. Now, little trick about this mid-boss. He's going to fire a big laser in a few seconds' time. Oh, he didn't actually get a chance to fire the laser. That's brilliant. So that boss, the laser that he normally fires has no collision detection if you are just moving vertically. If you move horizontally, it will take you pieces, but vertically there is no collision detection.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can just stay still whilst he shoots you. And now we're on to a bit of an auto-scroller, where if you just kind of aim your reticule in the very, very middle of the screen, pretty much kill everything because your bullets don't change in size as they go into the distance. But the enemy's hitboxes stay the same as well, so you get to kill everything nice and quickly. But yeah, would you say it's a good time for a couple of donations if you have any?
Yeah, 1 sec. Let me just take a look there. But in the meantime, I would like to say that all the money that you guys are donating, including subscriptions and bits on the channel, are all going to Save the Children. So that is all being considered as part of the charity that we're helping support tonight. So thank you very much for getting that. As far as donations go, I don't have anything at the moment, but I will let you guys know in a few moments if I do get anything.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much. But yeah, so this level seems quite straightforward, but because Kirth has the reticule in the very middle of the screen, he's destroying everything before it can get the chance to come into you. So if you're doing it without that strategy, it's actually significantly more difficult because it's quite hard to shoot everything and move at the same time. But Kirth knows this game like
it takes more time.
It does take more time. We're speedrunners. We want to go fast.
Yeah. Unlike a lot of auto-scrollers in some games where you don't have to necessarily kill the enemies, you can scroll along. The faster that you clear the screen, the faster the next one's going to come as well.
Indeed.
So it makes it important for him to hit that center shot. All those you can't really notice them because he killed everything. Little nodes, little turrets on the side of the screen there, and you just don't even see them. They're all gone. So that was perfect there.
And we've got a bit of a mini boss coming up, and you see Kirthar's kind of situated in the bottom right corner of the screen. This generally manipulates that guy to not leave the center of the screen so he can die really, really quickly. And now we're coming on to M4's boss.
Yeah, exactly. So what to do here is to shoot like the side parts of him first. So I have to shoot out his like arms, we can call them. And after that, you can shoot like the center parts and try to kill him. Hopefully, he won't do the destructive disc, and it doesn't. Nice.
Nice.
So it's a little bit of a joke. Like we
Krillin today.
Yeah, Krillin. Because if you don't kill him fast enough, he can fire off like a destructive disc before he dies, basically. So yeah, he's Krillin, basically.
Awesome. Yeah, it was a really good mission for Kirthar. Really good mission for.
That was really clean.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, now we're back on track here. We have all we need to go to mission 3. So.
Oh, I hate this mission so much.
Yep.
It's not good. Well,
Yeah.
it's good.
It's a really
it's
cool
hard.
looking mission, but it's tough. Yeah, it's tough.
It's
Now this mission, because you've got all these kind of like more organic things coming through, you're going to encounter some kind of dogs towards the next section of the stage, and they are awful. They're just awful.
That was a mistake. I did not
that's a
jump.
shame.
unfortunate.
That's all right, but
Yeah.
it's going to be a much slower from here because you have to kill these guys without the P weapon. Ooh, death as well.
No! Oh my god, this guy just... Okay, we'll have to do this without the P weapon.
Come on, Kirth, you're good enough at this game. You can do it, man.
Yeah. No
believe
problem. Just gonna have to get safe here. Oh,
Gotta be
didn't attack in
careful, take
time.
it nice and slow.
Where's...
That's alright. We almost through it now.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
one of the
like I
tougher
said-
parts in the game to lose your speed too.
Yeah, mission 3 is a grim mission. And so at the moment he's using the grenade weapon instead of the P weapon. It's much slower than the P weapon, but it does have quite a lot of damage to it. So you should hopefully give him a bit more. Yeah, getting through the boss is much quicker than if he was using the standard machine gun. Now all the enemy spawns here are exactly the same no matter when you play the game, so Kirth has just memorised all the patterns so he's able to kill things hopefully nice and quick.
Yeah, so we pick up the whip here, which is very useful on the last boss of this stage, so... we're not gonna use it right now though, I'm gonna stick to the grenade weapon as I fight this spider guy.
Yeah, the whip is only really used on mission 3 boss. Unless you use it in other things, Kirth?
The whip?
Yeah,
Not really.
no, fair enough.
I think like the P weapon is so powerful it can be used for basically anything. It's just on the boss of this, like the last boss of this level, it's very useful for a certain like phase.
Wiggle.
Yeah, exactly. Wiggle stuff. We get that.
And these dogs, man, these dogs are awful.
Yeah,
I guess
the
I
dogs
can-
are the worst. These guys
They
are,
take more hits to kill than most of the standard enemies.
and
But
they're
they
fast and they don't leave you alone.
Yeah.
absolute jerks.
And since I don't have the speedbot here, I'm gonna use this this mech here to just get by a little bit safer. And it has like a boost here we can use to get forward a little bit quicker. And let's try to get through here without any issues. Alright. We died there, but we didn't really lose anything. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, so every now and again you'll see Kirthar switch to the machine gun weapon if it's something that's a little bit kind of more sketchy to get through. So if he dies with his machine gun weapon, he doesn't lose any additional of his other weapons. So it's a bit of a safety thing there. On a world record pace, you probably want to keep the P weapon from start to finish, really.
Yeah.
Given that we're in marathon, we don't have that luxury, so we've
And
got
now
to play it safe.
Yeah.
I've got the mission 3 boss, which is just disgusting.
It's pretty grim. It's pretty grim looking.
Yeah. Alright, so we're on the last boss here of this stage. You just gotta keep killing these worms as they come out of the holes in the corners. And now we're at the last part here. This is where we use the whip here. I mean, you'll see why. Because he's gonna move around pretty erratically. Like right here. So I'm gonna wiggle my whip here to make sure I keep damaging him.
Oh, good gracious, Kirth, don't say that. It's children watching.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, the whip, because you can keep the whip vertical and because its hitbox is consistent, its hurtbox is consistent on the hitbox of the boss whilst you're doing it, it's just going to tear through. A couple of deaths on there, but that's pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Yeah.
The twist of that level is great. Little did we know we were inside of a parasitic worm all along.
Yeah. Alright, so now we have another
I like
auto scroller. It's like bike auto scroller. If you play like Contra 3 or Contra Hardcore, you probably recognize this style of auto scroller.
Totally.
But yeah, it's basically just kill these guys as soon as possible to like kill off the waves quicker to make the stage move on quicker, but there's nothing much going on other than that, so if you have any donations or messages, then now is a really good time.
Yeah, actually, I'll take a moment there to talk a bit about children. So, just so everybody's aware, $25 can help train a trafficking survivor to be part of the peer educator for vulnerable girls. So just $25 can do quite a lot in helping train people into, you know, helping others down the line when it comes to children. And we've already raised over $2,000. We're almost at $2,300, so it'd be really great if we can get a few more dollars in there. Only about $7 more, and that would really go a long way with helping our charity that we're supporting, which is Save the Children, a fantastic charity group. And thank you very much for the runners for putting on a great run for us as well.
Thank you.
Awesome. So yeah, so it's still just shooting and shooting and a bit more shooting with a side order of shooting and a tiny seasoning of shooting as well.
Yeah. So now we reach this mid-boss. Nothing much to say. He's throwing some grenades at me, but you can like shoot him out of the way. This would be a lot quicker if I had the P-gun, but yeah. The grenade launcher is pretty good.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may want to make sure you get the defense spot here just so you can maybe potentially tank a hit or two. Because if you're using the P weapon, it's generally quicker to tank a hit in your defense spot and just continue your rhythmic shots so that you're not breaking the rhythm whilst you are destroying things left, right, and centre.
Yeah, exactly. So now we finally got our P weapon back here. So we're basically back on track right now. So now we have all we need to go fast.
This game 100% reminds me of Hardcore's Uprising.
Yeah, it's well, I haven't played the game, but I've seen it, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like I said, it's such a love letter to run and gun games from the early to mid 90s. It really just kind of confused me about how Konami just don't understand what culture is anymore. Because they released whatever the hell Road Corps was last year, and that's just
yeah, that was something.
That was something. Yeah, that's something. Like I said, there are children watching. I'm not going to say the words about what my full opinion about that game is, but never mind. We're now on the Eyeball Wall. Is that right? Eyeball Wall?
Eyeball. Oh man, what is it?
Dr. Robo had something. Eyeball ball monster, something. I don't know. He called it something weird.
Yeah, just shoot the weird eye, avoid the balls, and he'll die, and you can just go into the next section of the stage. Yeah. Like I said a little bit earlier, when it comes to the enemy spawns are scripted in this game. So there is very little RNG in the run, with the exception of a couple of sections. Things like boss patterns, they can be sometimes randomised, but they're always quite easy to tell. The section of the very, very last stage of the game is also subject to some RNG too. But in most cases, if you are good with memorising the patterns of everyone, then you should be okay.
Alright, so last mid-boss before the final boss of this stage.
Big Robo!
Yeah, Big Robo.
Yeah, you're going to see this guy a little bit later on, but only for a couple of moments.
Yeah, so I have a shield here, so I'm gonna be able to take a hit here and make this fight go extremely fast before he even finishes his first attack. So
yeah, running this boss casually is he's not that nice because his movements kind of blend, so his attack kind of blends in a little bit with the background. So if you're not paying really hard attention, you can easily die. But just be able to tank the first hit and just constantly shooting out that P weapon. He's gonna die. Oh, there we go. He's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, like the iframes you get when you take a hit, when you have shield on, it's extremely long, so you can just stand there and not have to like dodge anything, just keep shooting. And yeah, he dies really quickly with the P weapon.
Yeah. So that's the first 4 missions of the game finished. And now we're on to mission 5, tucked out there in the corner. And it's another auto-scroller.
Hey.
This one's a little bit more Battletoads influence, where you have to jump over gaps and spike walls, etc. And there's a little cameo from a previous Joy Masher game. Joy Masher was the developer of this game based in Brazil. There's a cameo for one of the characters from their game at the very end of this section.
The section always made me think of Mega Man 8, the jump, slide.
Yeah, so here comes the like the Battletoads part. We have to like jump over some obstacles.
Apparently Battletoads too, but I didn't realize that.
Do I have a few minutes to read a quick donation?
Yeah, of course.
I have a $7 donation being donated in the name of Diamonds from Danger Skies. And they're putting that towards choosing the next Mickey game that'll be coming up a bit later in the marathon. And they chose the A Great Circus Mystery. So,
nice,
very much.
Nice. Yeah, that's my wife. She's awesome.
Right, awesome. So here we have a couple of mini bosses on the way here. Nothing
that
too
guy
much.
Is so quick with the P weapon. Good gracious.
Yeah. Yeah, everything. If I didn't have the P weapon here, this would be like painfully slow. But yeah, it just wrecks the shot, basically.
So the P weapon, it just goes through the environment. Well, it goes through like enemy defense boxes as well. So on that kind of snowplow guy, normally if you are shooting it with the grenade or the normal machine gun, it just everything bounces off. So you have to constantly jump. But P weapon, though, just carves through, doesn't care, not at all.
All right, so I'm gonna switch this shield out to a speed bot. And I'm gonna have last mini boss here before the end of this auto-scroller part, but make really short work of him as well.
Yeah, this is a robot there who's also one of the bosses in Joy Mash's previous game, Oniken. Yeah, he went down really quickly too. God, yeah, seriously, that P-bot is so
melting.
Amazing. Yeah, and then you get a little original Contra reference at the very end of that stage there too.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't shoot like dangling down there for some reason, but we're fine. So I'm gonna pick up this mech here, which has like, it's such a good thing to have here, because you can just die with it.
It's definitely the coolest of the mechs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to jump into the spikes there, but
fair enough.
We got forward a bit there. Yeah.
Texture strap.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick up the P weapon here again if I get the chance.
Yeah, it's a little bit sketchy around here.
Yeah.
A little bit sketchy.
Alright, I'm gonna take some bets here just
God,
make sure. Okay, we have it out. Come on. There we go. Took some nuts there, but that's okay. If I get to continue after this boss, it's not a big deal.
It's not the end of the world, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. So just like in the Wally Crawly boss from Mission 4, this guy's laser beam that you fired down doesn't have any vertical hitboxes. So you can just jump. Oh look, I'm getting shot by a big laser and I'm not dying. The fact that you moved then might make that a bit more difficult. But oh no, your recovery. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a bit
awesome.
scary. So yeah, the cool thing about those flying things is that they don't die when you like enter a boss. Like all other enemies usually die if you enter a boss area, but not those guys for some reason. So they keep following you to the end of the world, and that's a continue, but it's okay. We're at the beginning of this section, and we get a P weapon right away, so where you
Yeah.
can
Like
recover.
a few second time loss, like 5 seconds, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe like 10, maybe, but
Not a big deal.
not a big, no.
And this part is the worst as well, because there's a lot of these guys. They carry you away.
Yeah, the fly guys are pretty rubbish.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff happening on the sides. And if you fall down, you die. If you jump too high, you die.
And they
Not
can
a
also
good
follow you
time.
into the boss room at the end of the stage as well.
Yeah. So good
Yeah,
times all
because,
around. All right. So entering the boss of this stage here, gotta take out these like lamps or whatever they are on the ceiling here. Then we can take
Things
out
to be
the-
shot, that's what you should call it.
Things,
Yeah.
things to be shot.
And hello there. Alright, so this is the last phase of the boss. He's gonna turn. Well, it's not the same boss, but it's in like of the same battle. So I'm gonna charge up this beam here and then shoot him as he jumps up here, like that, and wait for him to come up again. And we got the quick kill. Nice.
Oh, well done, brother, well done.
Perfect.
Yeah, so at the time that second charge pretty precisely. Otherwise, he's gonna do another jump over you, and that takes some time.
It does indeed.
Yes.
Nice one. Now on to the final stage, mission 6, which is essentially just a lot of bosses in a row.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna pick up this defense bot here for safety. Well, we always do this because it's good to take some hits, be able to take some hits here.
Yeah.
First of all, we're
And
gonna
you
get
get
this.
access to another defense spot in a minute anyways.
Yeah,
Just recover it.
alright, it's fine.
And this, I can't remember this guy's name. Is it Armadillo, I think? I think it's Armadillo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's gone really quickly, and he gets replaced by a big guy called Gorilla, who just throws stuff at you and then tries to punch you, and then jumps on you, but generally you don't get bothered by him at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Exactly.
Nothing
Nice,
but legs.
Thankfully, we get a refill after that. But look who's back! Oh wow,
It's Commander Zet,
from mission
just
4.
with a bigger weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really not happy that you backhanded him, so he's trying to shoot you to death.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good. We got the 2 up attacks, so we can just duck under his
lovely.
attacks there. So now he goes into the big robot here in the background. So I just have to shoot his head here, and it's gonna release some cubes. Not really cubes, but shapes. Some shape. Good.
I mean, they technically are cubes. Well, no, they're not cubes actually. They're kind of on the side, so they're more like diamonds.
Oh.
Ho ho!
All right. So we
I
take
am
out.
featured in this blooming game.
So yeah, when we take out the first diamond, we go into the
Okay.
virtual reality. So yeah, this is basically just a short auto-scroller where we have to dodge these cubes and take out the enemies. So if we can do a quick donation if you have one.
I don't have a current donation, but I did want to plug one of the upcoming Good Wars, and that would be for The Witcher. So you have options to choose between ending. The run's still a fair bit away, but not too far away, so get your donations in if you'd like to choose the ending for The
Oh
Witcher.
wow! Sorry, that was very quick.
Yeah, that was a quick kill there.
Yeah. So you notice the enemy spawns on the kind of 3D section. They're surrounded by the cubes. The cubes and the enemy spawns are fully random. So they're always kind of
Listen,
spawn
let's
in
call
certain.
let's call it like it is. This is Tron.
I had to do it.
Oh, you had to. You have to.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, you can roll through those spikes.
That's the only one I do. Yeah, you can roll through the spikes.
It's scary, but you
It's
can
scary.
roll through the spikes. Yeah. So you'll notice that Kirth is trying to use a machine gun weapon to take out these enemies instead of using normal P weapon. They just generally die in one hit, so it's normally okay. But you need to keep the P weapon for the hologram bits before the end. So
Yeah, exactly.
you're going to see him encounter one of the ninja characters in a second who's a hologram, and using the P weapon is a significantly faster way to kill it. But
No,
you don't get any
we've-
P weapons.
Leave my ninja alone.
drops. You don't get any P weapon drops
Alright.
like through the stage as well.
Time is coming up.
Oh, lovely
and
stuff. Well
time. All
done
right.
stuff. Great stuff, Kirth. Really, really good time. Really good time. Essentially, if you
Awesome,
get a time under 25, that's a really good time in this game. If it's lower than that, then you're basically God. Yeah, wonderful. Really, really good run, Kirth. Really good run.
Yep.
Really good recovery with the deaths as well. Really impressed, mate. Well done. Very proud of you.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
And it's of course followed by the best song in the history of ever.
Yeah, that we unfortunately can't play if you're talking about the credit song, because that is a copyright claim
Copyright.
waiting to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
DMCA to high heaven.
Yeah, but it's a really good song. It is up on Spotify, so if you search for "The Danger" by Christine, you can find it if you wanna take a listen to it. Yeah, that is Blazing Chrome.
Yeah. It's a really good game. It's a really good game. Really fun to play casually. Fantastic speed run. Really tense speed run, as you can see on there. Because if you lose your P weapon, then yeah, it's really difficult to recover. But Kirth, being a master of this game, is able to do it very well. Very well.
Yeah. Well, I took a continue, but hey, it was pretty fine anyway. But yeah, I just gonna show you guys one thing, because you can actually change some of the texts in like cutscenes and stuff. So I have a special message for NASA 20 that is right after the credits, which I'm gonna skip here. So here's for you guys. There you go.
That's us.
Yeah. You
All right,
rule.
I'm gonna swap you on over.
Boom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good run, guys. Good run. Well done.
Yeah.
It was good.
Thank you.
It was a good time.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
Really good time.
That was great, guys. That was
Now
great.
we get
Good
even
go,
more fun
Kirthar.
times.
Great run, and
All
it's
right,
great,
do you got
beautiful
Cuphead ready
hair.
to go?
Yeah, in just a second.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So, that was an amazing run for Blazing Chrome. Great time. And, yeah, so we hit $2,300. Fantastic $7 donation that we got during the Blazing Chrome run. And just gonna go over a couple things here. So for every $1,000 that we end up raising, we can pay for the construction of a village school, giving the gift of education to the children who might otherwise not be able to access it. And that really does help build upon a child's life when it comes to learning and you know, figuring things out and becoming an integrated part of society in a more structural way. So definitely does help to have the donations from everybody that we've gotten since week 1, going all the way into week 2 that we're currently going through right now. And in a short little bit, we will actually be having Cuphead, also being run by Kirthar as well. So, and that'll be All Bosses Expert Legacy. So, very much looking forward to that. And just a little bit after that, we have Chippendale Rescue Rangers. So we have a nice little old school block going on here, and that'll be run by Kadisk. And then the same runner will also be doing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which I'm pretty excited for, actually. And there's the ending choice bid war going on for that, so definitely get your donations in for that if you would like to see. Yeah, I mean, it's been great so far. We're doing quite a bit, and every dollar helps. So if you get the chance and you do have the money to spare, please do donate. It's going to a great cause. Otherwise, I mean, just being here, being able to watch, sharing your time, maybe tweeting out about the marathon or the runs that you've watched, you know, sharing those moments definitely helps. Yeah, subs and bits also will be donated to the charity as well. So that's another way you can contribute, even if you don't want to give a direct dollar amount. That'll still be greatly helped. So if you have some spare bits lying around, yeah, please feel free to send them our way, and they'll be passed down to the charity. So thank you very much for everybody.